Hello everyone and welcome to beautiful Ferropolis. This time we're trying something different and we're trying to make this video in English, so bear with me. Thank you. So we left a couple of days ago, drove the bus straight through Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland and came to Germany this morning. And we've already set up our tent and everything is ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow we have some practice and the venue is just awesome. I've been here 2 times already, and if you look at, you can see those diggers which are very big. We are now standing on top of one also, so we can see the whole venue here. So at night time it's gonna be great, and I'm not sure if they're gonna let us see the race from here, but it would be awesome to get some photographs and videos from here. But also, because we're doing this in English, I want to raffle some gloves we got. So they're actually Marina racewear gloves, which are FIA approved, and it's a custom made for our team. These are a little bit small to me, so I can't use them, so we thought we're gonna raffle some. It has the unique logo and PPD art design, but it's more like size 8 or 9, so S size. So all you have to do to win these gloves is to follow our YouTube channel and like this video. So after this video is published, from 2 weeks after it's published, we're gonna raffle a winner for these anywhere in the world. If you like it, you like the gloves, you like the video, follow us and like the video and you might be the winner. So that's it for today. Well, we're gonna go and relax. There's an awesome beach out over there. We still have some sunlight, so just relaxing for tomorrow and practice. See you then. I think the gear ratio is a bit short, so I can get to the first clip, yep. But it doesn't want to wash out after. Yeah, you know, okay. And yeah, that's why I'm handbraking some. Okay. So do you think it's better just to stay on the line? No, you after can handbrake. That's no problem, but just slightly less handbraking to keep slightly more momentum. Because through the first corner, you are not that fast like on the rest of the track. Yeah. Because first corner you're going slow, and then it goes. Yes. Pistataan.
You are pisting tuolla.
Yes. Professional massage. This is teamwork.
Joo.
Et se onnistu sulla 3 vuotta. So first practice is done. It was pretty okay. The sim drifting helped a little bit, so I was pretty comfortable from the first run. But yeah, the most problematic for me is the first corner still, just to stay outside after the first clipping point. So the level of driving here is gonna be crazy, so the judges have to be very precise and very strict on their judging, so we can't make any mistakes. So if I want good points, I have to stay on the outside line the whole track and no corrections whatsoever, so it's gonna be hard. So that's what we're trying to do now. We changed the differential a little bit to get the car a bit further from the first clipping point. We'll see how it goes. The tires barely last 2 laps. It's like full throttle all the way, so it's gonna be tricky. We were still one of the fastest, but I think I have to get more grip out of the car to make the tire last longer also. So that's what we're gonna try for the next round. We have a few hours, so it's great. It's a nice track. Everything's working and the weather is a lot nicer now. Yesterday we had like 35 degrees all day. We were toasted, but now it's like 20, 22 or 25 something. It's cool. Enjoying. Hey, you're just emptying the breather and checking everything is okay. And it is 100%, maybe 99. We have problems, but the engine ain't one. Go drifting, they said. It will be fun, they said. So that's a wrap for the day. We had 2 practice sessions and 1 small practice session at night. So it's dark now, and I drove with Henry a couple laps, chase and lead. It was a bit tricky because I have a new visor that is a little bit tinted, and now it's dark anyway, so I couldn't see much from the car. Fun driving. The chase went a lot better, so that was the first chase for the weekend. And tomorrow we have, I think, practice in the morning. That we have maybe 2 laps, and that after that is qualify. So that's for tomorrow, and then just Saturday, when it's the race day, we have some wind battle practice and the race. So that's it. Just enjoy for a while and go to sleep. It's an early start, like 8 AM again for the drivers briefing. So goodbye. As you can see, it's totally wet here. Very slippery. And we got 1 practice run, and after that is qualifying. So we'll see how it goes. First run on the wet. Vaikka sen ojaa siihen, niin se haittaa niinku. Ei enää. Voi ne haluta juoda. No ei. Ainakaan ihan helposti. Nyt se on vielä. Practice done. It was wet as we expected. And we had some wall contact. Just like just leaning on the wall, nothing major. Didn't affect anything other than just the bumper and the light were gone. But yeah, it was tricky. We'll see how it goes in the qualifying. It's the same for everyone. It might be a bit more dry. we still have like hour or 2 hours before qualifying. We'll see. Just patch it up and it'll be fun.
Pultti.
Niin.
Joo, kun siinä on tipuu entrissä pois sen pelaa.
The track is patchy. Semi-dry, semi-wet. Very hard. We'll see.
99 points.
99?
Yep.
It will be hard on this weather. The judges have been very strict, like giving maximum is I think like 76 or something. So we'll see. It's getting dry. The second run might be all dry, so let's hope I'll get some points from the first one.
The Finnish champion sits on the line, 900 horsepower, 2JZ underneath on it. And this Nissan Silvia S15 comes off the line. I haven't seen Juha written out in practice yet today. Nice initiation though, all the way down the wall, right to the white line. Can he hold on to it? He certainly can. Shallows up the angle, stays off throttle, gets back into it now as he transitions into outside zone 4. Back on throttle once again. Plenty of it to go as well. As Juha Rinnan stands on it, lights on the tyres, across on the transition, finds the line, looks for the second to last outside zone. Very tidy from Juha Rinnan, job done.
That's a big one.
How Juha Rinnan, wow. An 89 from Juha Rinnan.
It was coming.
Nowhere.
It was coming.
It was coming. Do you know what I find fascinating? I was just saying, Juha Rinnan secretly, I know, where just creeps into 7th in the championship. Like, oh, I'm here.
89 Punkte für Juha Rinnan.
Almost dry. It wasn't the best. I think I had some better yesterday, but yeah, it was okay. We got 89 points, which is better than I expected. So at least I know what to clean up. And the next one should be better if I don't make any mistakes. But yeah, I'm relieved because of all the wetness and everything. It's looking good. Now we go watch the other runs and prepare for the next one. Cheers!
Higher up in the championship though.
Yep, we're into the top 7 right now. As you said, Dave, we are on the line with Juha Rinnan, 89 for the Finnish driver in his first qualifying run. 2JZ, Silvia S15, 900 horsepower. Does he need to do more? He's out of outside zone 1. He's had an issue. Waits, delayed to get back on the throttle. Now he's going to be shallowing outside zone 3, and that's going to be a big mistake on the first half of that run. Judges will take a look at that. As Rinnan gets himself back into the groove, back on form, fires across the circuit, looks for the 2 final outside zones. Rinnan looking comfortable though, looking consistent, brings it home.
I think that first corner is just gonna. It's not gonna. Not even.
So it says he's a Finnish drift champion.
That's one thing.
Former.
Yeah.
A former European champion.
That's 2.
He's been to Formula Drift and competed out there.
3.
And he's now here at the Drift Masters European Championship, 7th in the championship.
Well, the second run didn't go as expected. For some reason I messed up the entry. Maybe I thought in my head it was still slippery, so I didn't go full throttle in the entry and that messed up. The rest of the run was pretty good, but it doesn't matter. Once you screw up, it's lost. So. But still, we made 89 points, which I'm glad. So I'm not sure what place we are in, like 7th or 8th or something like that. So at least we're in, and the race starts tomorrow. So all good for now. Now just some ball check on the car. And go see the Iron Drift King competition, which is today. So we're gonna see some points over there and see Should be fun. It's a nice track. Autograph signing. These hombres. It's the finish line. Lots of fans here. And it's only Friday. Race day and it's wet again. Should be dry in the evening when the race is, but
How went the first training?
not too shabby. It's very slippery. I'm really hoping for a dry competition, but at least we have some time to test some wet setup, so we're trying different things with the tire and something else. So we'll see. At least good training and practice for tandem anyways.
You hit the wall.
I hit the wall, yes. It's, like I said, it's very slippery. It's hard to keep on the line and keep the engine where it wants to be. Tricky. Let's get some more. Not satisfied, too slippery.
No se halki. Halki on tossa. Pitämäks vai lyhyemmäksi? Lyhyemmäksi.
All good? Yeah. Maybe not. No. I don't know. We'll see.
It's difficult conditions.
Yeah. And for the race, it's gonna be dry, so it's.
Yeah.
Should be at least. Just
Yeah,
a bit sketchy.
not nice.
Like no grip at all.
No. And then when there is grip, there's loads, and it's like
Yeah.
goes without you.
Well, maybe it's drying now.
Yeah, but I think the drains have come up on the track.
Huh?
The drains on the track for the water, they've come
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
So-
Again. Still trying to figure out the wet settings, but just maybe like when you go close to the wall, there's so much rubber that there's no traction. When I drove behind, I was a bit more inside, so there was a lot more traction. So it was easy to keep up for both drivers, but I don't know. I still want to test something. I want it better. I want it better. Moi.
In the championship, one of the most experienced drivers on the grid, another Finnish driver, very strong this year, and he is looking for a turn of fortune. He's against Tresh, who's in a borrowed car here, Yaroslav Tresh. You would have noticed him in his A90 Supra for the first couple of rounds. He's jumped into a different car here, an S15, struggled a little bit in practice and qualifying, but got the job done. In the end, he qualifies in 25th position, so he's coming a little as the underdog here. He goes up against a very experienced Rintanen. This is going to be a very interesting battle.
Well, we spoke about it yesterday in qualifying. Rintanen's been making his way through competition really unnoticed. He's going to go unnoticed here, I doubt it. Here he comes, absolutely flying down into outside zone one. He goes for a super wide line. Tresh, nervous, worried he was going to go into the wall. As now Tresh puts the trust in Juha Rintanen and goes for the transition back. Tresh makes a big dive on the side of Juha Rittanen's S15, but Tresh is caught up on the inside of the circuit, making a load of mistakes as Juha Rintanen gets absolutely wild on the back end of the circuit, looks for the final outside zone, and Juha Rintanen brings him home.
Well, the thing about it is right now, you got to look at age versus experience here. And Tresh is a young driver. He's new. He's hungry. He wants to make a big name for himself. Sometimes you can get a little bit too tenacious. You can get in there and try and win it a little bit too ugly and too hard. I think that's what happened there. He got a little panicked on the first corner. I don't think Rintanen's going to fall for the same trick here. I think he's going to back off a little.
Yeah, I think Rintanen's going to play this one very, very safely. Yaroslav Tresh fires down to outside zone one, and Juha Rintanen doesn't play it safe. He goes for a nice dive onto the door on that outside zone two. Now holds back ever so slightly, lets Tresh get that transition done as Juha Rintanen now works himself up into the door. Tresh not on the perfect qualifying line, comes out of the outside zone quite early. An early transition means he's out of that outside zone. Now they look for the final one. Juha Rintanen goes for a big one across the line.
Yeah, exclamation point from Juha Rintanen. You can see it plain as day. The chase run from Rintanen looked to be more controlled. He was in the right space on the track, and it looked to me like Tresh in that lead run. Now, I think Juha Rintanen takes a big risk here on the first corner. Doesn't need to go that close this year, and maybe that is the case. We'll get the official call from the judges, and indeed it is. Juha Rintanen, another Finnish driver, moving through to our top 16, and Yaroslav Tresh borrowing a car this weekend, doing a good job of getting, you know, from 6.
Autoit viimeisen mutkan. Hienoa oli.
Oli kyllä hiukan. Very close battle between Tresh. The track was kind of wet from some points, but mostly dry. So a little bit hit the wall again. At least we got the win, so thank God. It's always the first gets the adrenaline pumping. Crazy. It's good run, good run. Mitä me haluais toi nyt vaan ei A lot of fans, yes. It's gonna be a great race, no matter what.
Guys, those are your fans. They all came just to see you drive by.
On yourself, you start distracting yourself. He's saying, I'm focused on winning tonight. Tonight's all that matters. The two guys that could very well be on the top step of the podium tonight, Juha Rintanen from Finland and Baggsy from the UK. And Rintanen is focused.
Laser focused, Dave. Look at that. Little thumbs up to the camera. He's laser focused. He knows Baggsy's not going to go down without a fight. First round back for Baggsy this weekend. A wild card for this event, a wild card for the championship. He's been away though. He went to the Middle East. He absolutely destroyed the competition. He won the championship. He's come back full of energy, full of the beans. The car's on point. Is he on point right now? Here we go. Let's take a look at the qualification points and the experience.
Yeah, the tail of the tape is even. Heat indicator, even. Baggsy and Rintanen are very experienced drivers. These guys have been in this position before. They are not going to be nervous here. They're going to be hungry to prove a point and get themselves into the top 8. But Rintanen's got a lot of pace, so has Baggsy. As they come off the line, Rintanen slams through the gears. Early initiation for Baggsy in the chase, but Rintenen's got all the pace as they run. Look at Baggsy making a big dive. Rintenen stalls up. How does Baggsy not make contact? He's on the inside of the track right now. He's going to be careful as he dives again onto the door. Baggsy takes the front wing off the car. He is driving incredibly aggressive here. It's a transition back. These are depth-defying transitions from Steve Baggsy Biaggioni. Has Rintanen getting used as a pinata around the course. This is incredible to watch. What I'm watching right now is two guys that are not backing down. Rintenen's lead, a couple of errors towards the first half of the track. Second, he was on rails. Baggsy, great dive on the first corner, does make a little error making contact. So I think this one is in the balance. So it's going to be a lot of different things happening right now. But we get to watch these two amazing drivers go in absolutely full tilt into that first corner, and anything can and will happen. The lights go orange, the lights will go green, and these boys are going to send it. Here we go. Baggsy to lead in Rintanen for a space in the top 8.
Here we go. Baggsy goes for an early initiation. He's going to try and drive away from Rintanen. Dials on the angle. Rintanen goes for a big dive down the inside, makes a mistake, has to brake, gets himself back into it. Baggsy on a real nice line. Oh, Rintanen puts himself in a danger spot. Almost over-rotates the car, stalls up now, has no proximity. He's trying to get himself in it. He has all the power, goes for a brave dive once again, and Rintanen makes another mistake, a huge one. He's on the inside of the circuit. Baggsy across the line. I think Rintanen killed himself in that battle.
He did. He over-rotated almost twice, and that it looked to me like he made a big transition. He had a lot more pace than Baggsy, and he was catching up on that lead car very quickly, having to hit the front brake. Let's watch it here in the replay.
Throw the car in on big angle, and it doesn't pay off. You need to be cool, calm, and collected. Easy for us to say sitting right here in this commentary
very easy
booth.
for us to say watching, and it is very tough out there. Conditions have changed quite a bit. Let's see who's going to the top 8. It's going to be Steve Baggsy Biaggioni getting the win and going through to the top 8. Just quickly going to throw it back to Kevin O'Connell.
Top 16 against Baggsy. Lead run, it was good. Chase run, I knew I had to be close, but I went in too hard. He was a bit slower than I thought, so I went in too hard, and even the brake wasn't enough, and I hit him, and that pretty much messed up my whole run. So that's it for today, but I don't know, I'm just so bummed. I wished for a happy ending for this race. Everything went so well. There's still one more to go to Poland, so we have some time. Freshen up. There's one competition in Finland, Venezia drifting, second part before Poland, so we're gonna be there and practice some more wall riding before Poland, which is all about wall riding. So thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and like the video so you can win the gloves. Thanks, for the next time.